Assalamu alaikum, my dear friends and fellows. How are you? I welcome you here on my training channel. My name is Abdul Khalik. At several occasions in our life, we feel like my rights have been usurped. Something which belonged to me is not being given to me, has been taken away, like somebody has, done something very unreasonable with me. So that is, a situation where we need to stand up for our rights, where we need to speak, where we need to do something. And as for this doing of something is concerned, many of the people are of the view that, this must be done with all with disregard to all the norms and all of such, rules and laws and respect and ethics and moral, which is totally and absolutely wrong. But at least we need to become assertive enough. We need to assert. We need to insist upon this is my right. And I need to take it. So that is something very important to understand. So since we are talking about some behaviors of those people who are assertive enough for their own rights. While talking upon this subject, first of all, it is very important to understand what is the difference between being assertive and being arrogant. We do have to become assertive indeed, but we don't have to become arrogant at all. Because as for the arrogance is concerned, arrogance cannot be defended at all. As for the assertiveness is concerned, I think assertiveness is something which can be defended and which can be presented, which is sustainable and which can be continued, which can be practiced for a longer period of time. So we do have to become assertive, and we don't have to become arrogant at all, because the arrogance, it is not sustainable, not for most of the people. Maybe some of the people can do it and can carry it on for some of the time. But we don't have to become arrogant, because if at all we do become arrogant, then our struggle is not going to last longer. So that is something what we are talking about. Now, first of all, we need to understand the difference between being assertive and being arrogant. Number two, it pays to be silent. It pays to be silent. What is this here, by the way? Why to become silent? Actually, we don't have to become silent. But as for the unnecessary topic things are concerned, as for responding to the unnecessary things are concerned, it is bad at all. It is not good. It is not right at all. But talking whenever it is really needed to talk and expressing one's opinion, that is so much, and that is very much important indeed. Now, the second thing is it and now the third thing is maintain calm body language. Yes, we do have to stay calm. We do have to stay calm. It is very important. Our body language we should be right, because if at all we are not calm, rather we are either angry, rather if at all we are afraid, we are frightened, we are angry. It means that we will be taking certain wrong steps, and we will be saying something wrong, and that's a wrong saying, and those wrong steps we do have to suffer later on, because it will become lots of bad results as well. It might bring lots of bad results as well. So I think we need to stay calm. We need to maintain our composure. We need to stay calm, and I think our body language should be that of a confident person, should not be that of a frightened person at all, should not be that of an afraid person at all. So that is, and that is the third thing is maintain calm body language. Now the fourth is respecting boundaries, and that is that we do have to struggle, we do have to speak, we do have to do this thing, we do have to do that thing, but never ever never ever cross the boundary, because we don't have to disrespect anybody at all. Never cross the boundary. Those who cross the boundary, they themselves have to suffer later on. We don't want to be suffered. We don't want to do anything like this one at all. So we don't have to cross the boundaries. We do have to respect the boundaries. And now the fifth and the last is offering constructive feedback. offering constructive feedback and receiving the constructive feedback at the same time. And because, sometimes we are saying something in a very polite manner, but whatever we are saying, it is totally and absolutely right. So in this manner, even in this situation too, some of the people get offended. We do. So should it mean that I should stop, struggling and endeavoring for the achievement of my rights? No, not at all, not at all. Rather, I shall continue. I do have to continue because that is something very, very important indeed. So, my dear friends and fellows, I think that as for this struggle is concerned, and that is we must become assertive. Never ever drop your assertiveness, but taking care of all the things which are necessary. Never, ignore whatever are the important things or what are the boundaries. And if at all we are asserting while keeping the right sort of language, the right sort of attitude, I think we will ultimately win, inshallah. And those who are the aggressors, those who have taken something away from us which belong to us, those who have usurped our right, those who have done any sort of, bad thing with us, they will be suffering later on, and we will emerge victorious. We will become more strong. We will become more confident, inshallah, as well. Thank you very much.